It's really difficult to know how our consumption here in Wales is impacting tropical forests. This is why this learning is really essential. We've received some funding from the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, and we've worked with Caerphilly County Council to include deforestation-free criteria into public sector food contracts. So that means looking at less but better quality meat and dairy and eggs, reducing ultra-processed foods, looking for RSPO fully certified traceable palm oil. It also means including fair trade certification.
Been good engagement from people. I think people have realised how, the things we do can make a difference. I've been here to talk about some of the work that we've been doing in Monmouthshire County Council with our school meals. We've become a deforestation-free champion council, and we were sharing some of the things we've learnt. There's a lot of people in the room with a lot of experience. Hopefully we can come up with ideas that mean that we can make deforestation-free an even more important part of food procurement in Wales.
We didn't just want to put a food framework together. We wanted to do things that would impact legacy for Caerphilly and for the other local authorities taking part. By doing this and working with SAIS and the funding they've had from CIPS is just pushing it that extra bit further. It's not just a food framework, it's around driving change.
Even as a dietitian, I learned a great deal of information. I think it's really important to convey this information to all of the schools that we work with, to our pupils, to our parents. I think education is the key to this. So we're now making steps towards change.
This project is another example of how the contract and the clauses in the contract can implement change. Our first port of call was to have a look at the ingredients, but it kind of became apparent that perhaps the bigger problem was what's embedded further upstream that supply chain. So especially in our dairy and our meat supply chain. So there's kind of what we can do locally and what we can do on that bigger picture.
Raising awareness will be something that we were doing, and going back to our farmers to see what they can do in terms of sourcing more ethical feeds, and we'll be reviewing our supply chain to see if there are alternatives out there that are already being ethical in their sourcing.
Everyone is aware that we have to act collectively to tackle these problems. This really gives public bodies and businesses tools to actually look at where is the highest risk in their business or their procurement, and help them take action for forests, people and nature.